Guys, I will be dictating two passages every day, one general and one legal. So subscribe to my channel for latest updates. 5 seconds. Our constitution is a secular constitution and there is no religious discrimination in our constitution. Under Article 341 of our constitution, the Honorable President has been empowered to provide status of scheduled caste to those people who are in the lower strata of our society and they are called Dalits. Using this power, the Honorable President by an order of 1950 restricted the status only to those who profess Hinduism and their religion. There is no objection in this regard, but while Dalits convert themselves into Muslims or Christians as their religion without changing their caste, why not they get the status of Dalit to avail their legitimate rights in the country? Those people are basically very much backward both educationally and socially. Justice has to be done to them. The scheduled caste benefits have been subsequently extended to Dalits converted to Sikhism and Buddhism in the years 1956 and 1990 respectively. But such scheduled caste benefits have not been extended to Dalits converted to Christianity and Islam. This is religious discrimination which goes against Articles 14, 15 and 16 of our Constitution. This also is against natural justice, human rights and fundamental rights of humankind. Para, we have a lot of national projects which are yet to be completed. The timeline is extended quite often. For example, the connectivity in that part of the country is so bad. Everything is coming from the mainland to the northeast through roadways and railways. We have two pending projects in Manipur. One is Imphal Railway Project, which was supposed to be completed by 2016. Now it has been extended to 2018. I am extremely sorry for that. I would request the Ministry of Railways to kindly see that the project is not delayed. National Highway number 37 has also not been completed. If at all anything is needed, we can have a dedicated security to complete the project. Since the projects are delayed, there is escalation in the cost. It is a very dangerous thing. I would request that there is a need for timely completion of these projects. I would request that all the national projects should be completed in time. Information was sought in the question regarding the number of foreign airlines, including cargo airlines, flying into India on regular basis along with their frequency. Airlines wise, the number of airports in India where foreign airlines are operating in out along with names of airlines, whether any security concerns on Jet Etihad deal has been raised, if so, the details thereof and the reasons therefore and the measures being taken by the government to address the airport security concerns in this regard. Para, there are 38 recommendations made by the committee in the said report where action is called for on the part of the government. These recommendations mainly pertain to the issues concerning the schemes for generation of self-employment and wage employment, provision of housing to rural poor, rural roads, monitoring of implementation of rural development programs, and other quality inputs such as assistance for strengthening of district rural development agency administration, training and research, human resources development, development of voluntary action, etc., for proper implementation of the programs. The present status of implementation of the various recommendations made by the committee is indicated in annexure to my statement, which is laid on the table of the House. I would request that this may be considered as read. The report relates to the examination of implementation of Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act 2005, Department of Rural Development for the year 2012-13. Action taken report on the recommendations, observations contained in the report of the committee was sent to the Standing Committee on Rural Development on 20th November 2013. There are 27 recommendations made by the committee in the said report where action is called for on the part of the government. These recommendations mainly pertain to the issues concerning the schemes for generation of employment under Manrega, permissible works under Manrega, supervision and inspection of works, wage rate, delay in payment of wages, payment of unemployment allowances, grievance redressal mechanism, convergence under Manrega, and revamping of Manrega, etc., for proper implementation of the programs. The present status of implementation of the various recommendations made by the committee is indicated in annexure.